Alright, you delightful human beings, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety. Today, we are gathered here to watch our stories. We're here to watch Friday Night Smackdown, and there have been a lot of developments, right? So, allegedly, conspiracy, whatever, we might be returning back to 2 hours coming up around 4th of July, from my understanding. I don't know how true that is or not. Again, we always take dirt sheet anything with a grain of salt, a massive grain of salt at this point. We'll see what happens moving forward, if it's true or not, so there's that. It's about to be like 1,000 degrees here in the Cincinnati area, and I'm pretty sure the entire state of Ohio is basically under like this crazy heat watch, so make sure that you're staying hydrated and staying cool. Make sure to look out for all the pets, because Lord knows if we're having a rough time, the pets are going to be having an even worse time. And before we watch LA Night Kickoff Smackdown here, we got a bit of a programming sort of switcheroo for the next couple weeks. We will actually be doing the Monday Night Raw reactions for the next couple weeks, unless if I get stuck inside the humble abode here because it's like 1,000 degrees outside. We've only missed like I think 1 or 2 episodes of Smackdown, but I'm like everyone's cross-pollinating anyway over onto the other show. So as long as it's 1,000 degrees outside, I'm like, yeah, I'm not leaving the house, so I might as well be here and film a video for y'all and watch Monday Night Raw and see what happens. As per usual, grab your snacks, grab your beverage, get comfy and cozy, make sure you're taking yourself, taking care of your mental health, and staying hydrated. And also make sure that you're checking your sources before sharing anything on social media, so let's get right into the reaction. I know I did a sweatshirt change. I understand the assignment. I'm like a full minute behind already. That's fine. They are just still going crazy for our dude here. Oh, this better lead to an LA Knight and Seth moment. Yeah, I think that's pretty reciprocal. I would think so, because they're both costing each other championship opportunities. Pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, we don't know when it's gonna end. Alright, tell us, LA Knight. Where's it ending? Oh, please tell me we're gonna cook. Oh, come on, Paul! Come on! Oh, Paul. Actually, this could be good too, because we've had a handful of interactions with these two over the last couple years, and they've been entertaining. You're supposed to— I thought, again, like I said last week, we're supposed to boo Seth Rollins and cheer everyone else. He's the bad guy. If that's the reaction you want, Paul, I don't know what we're going on about. We're prolonging the inevitable confrontation. We got OTC chance. LA Knight's like just trying to get Paul Heyman in the middle of the ring. I think we know who you're representing at this point, Paul. I think we know. It wrote itself. Oh, God. What's Paul Heyman gonna say? They're now chanting CM Punk. We have a DM Hunk sign in the crowd, too. This is kind of a little bit of an Eras Tour moment in this whole situation. Did Paul Heyman really just say he was LA Knight's biggest fan? Paul, that was terrible. I mean, we appreciate the effort. Paul, we know this by this point. You're trying to suck up to every single person that you're interacting with at this point. Oh, God, we're bringing in the favors again? What? Well, what's gonna happen to him? Well, I guess we found the plot point for this week. Paul Heyman gives off, like, cryptic Facebook dude vibes. You know what we're talking about, right? It's like, come on, be an adult, communicate. He did threaten you. He called him a grifter. He's not wrong. Now, I will say that Paul Heyman, you know, does have a good track record, but it's also like, Paul Heyman just like, he's very two-sided. Like, we know what he's up to all the time. Whatever he's like saying something, you should probably think the opposite's gonna be happening. We've established this. We've been following the bloodline lore, the Paul Heyman wise man lore for like, what are we at, like 2.5 years on? Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Right? It's like, give us Seth and LA Knight, please. Does Paul Heyman still have his wisdoms in there? This is gonna get interesting. Unless if somebody comes out, because that would make sense. Paul Heyman's like, oh God, this guy. Paul Heyman's running. He's not really running, but he slid out of the ring and then just is standing there. That means somebody's coming out, right? Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. 93 tomorrow? Oh, no. We know, Paul, you're too predictable at this point. Did we not call this? Oh, there they go. Airbnb is out here. I can't unhear it now. It's Bron and Bron. The Bron and the Bron and Bronson connection. See, like, they're so intimidating, and here I am just making goofy little nicknames for them. I mean, I will say, at least it got LA Knight out of the vortex. It's something fresh. I'm here for it, because we were like, oh my God, get this dude something different to do. I need a promo with Seth and LA Knight. I need it. Selfishly, I need it. Why are we destroying the commentary table already? We got like another like 2.5 hours or so left to go. He's got a chair. I don't blame him for that. That's a smart strategy. This is fantastic. I'm just now realizing this, but Bron, Bronson, and Paul, they're all like kind of matching a little bit. I mean, hey, at least we know who's on the same side, right? Okay, well, this was a fun way to start the show. I'm excited. I want to see what happens. I want to see if this leads to anything later in the night. Now, selfishly, I would like to see Seth, LA Knight, and CM Punk kind of have a little promo situation type deal, because those would be like kind of like an Eras tour almost, because like one of my first favorites was CM Punk. The kind of college era favorite was Seth Rollins, and now obviously LA Knight's my current favorite. So selfishly, I want this. I don't ask for a whole lot over here. I'm feeling a little bit rewarded for watching my stories every week. So either way, it's LA Knight on a microphone, and just this whole situation is just fresh. It's interesting to me. I'm still not sure how I feel about Seth and Paul Heyman, and we're like 2 months into this whole situation. I don't know, and I still don't like Seth Rollins with the Money in the Bank briefcase. I don't know. They had one job. It was right there. Either way around, I'm giving this a big old thumbs up because it's just LA Knight on a microphone kicking things off. Like, what more do you really need? Alrighty, lovely people. We've got quite a treat on our hands. We've got Alexa Bliss versus Asuka. Of course, Asuka's over at Monday Night Raw. She just returned after, I think they said 13-month injury. I'm just happy to see Asuka back, and I like Alexa Bliss, so this is completely fine with me. I'm okay with whoever wins this thing. And Asuka's got her original music back, and that makes me happy. Although I did like her latest one. That was pretty good too. So, I mean, hey, we'll take that. Well, okay, it's... It says, will Solo and Jacob make amends? Again, it's so silly because we always joke about how we're watching our stories here. It's like, this is a soap opera. I love it. Alrighty, we got back from the picture-in-picture, and these two are just like really going at it here. Alexa's on the offense. Big move right there. Oh my god, we got so many shows coming up. We are going to be watching Saturday night's main event together as a community, I think, because I think that's Goldberg's last match from what I'm understanding. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, I feel like that's worth having a reaction video for, right? And then, of course, we're not missing Evolution. Oh, Alexa's looking for it. Oh, Asuka countered. Sneaky pin. Oh, man, these two have good chemistry together. You love to see it. Oh, Asuka kicked out at 2. They're getting a "This is awesome" chant. I'd have to agree. Here we go. Oh, Alexa was gonna jump, but something happened. Well, now Asuka's playing possum. Oh my god. What is this submission? Oh, snap. Oh, hang on here. Oh, I thought that was gonna be it there, because Asuka had her shoulders on the mat, since Alexa kind of rolled over a little bit. Oh, okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, that neck breaker looked like that hurt, dude. Yeah, I would say that was probably a mistake, but I mean, we don't know what the rest of the match is going to look like yet. Because Alexa really hesitated there and second-guessed herself like they were talking about on commentary and like we just saw, so. Oh, see? Yep, Asuka got the knees up this time. Oh, yeah, Alexa's not looking good. There we go. We got Asuka moving to the finals. I'm so excited. I was okay with whoever won this match, but I'm just so excited we got Asuka back. This was a good match. These two really brought it. It wasn't too long, wasn't too short. These two really got a chance to shine. We're gonna get either Asuka versus Jade or Asuka versus Roxanne, and I'm so suspicious of that match. I'm ready for Asuka. I'm ready to just see her back into the fold now, just doing her thing. I am here for it. I am here for it. I am here for it. Again, this was a solid matchup. These two really brought it, and I think this still opens things up for Alexa versus Charlotte moving forward because of all their interactions and stuff like that. So I want to see something like that with those two. Maybe that's their little like story for Evolution, if I had to take a guess, possibly. But yeah, I want to see where things move along with that. And I also can't wait to see whoever Asuka takes on, because we know that we're in for a good match. So I'm excited. Again, Asuka's back, and Asuka picked up the win. And Alexa looked pretty good too in the match as well. So overall, this was a win-win situation. And I'm going to go ahead and give this a big old thumbs up. Alrighty, everybody. We've got Cody making an appearance out here. He'll be taking on main character Jey Uso on Monday Night Raw in one of the semi-final matches for the King of the Ring. Now we got Cody out here. We got a lot to talk about, Cody. How you feeling against... Okay. Well, speaking of main character Jey Uso, he's here. He's here. Alrighty, we've got Jey and Cody in the middle of the ring, so you know that we're gonna have a good time. They have been in the trenches. They have. See, I loved it. Jey was like, alright, everybody, simmer down for a moment, and they listened to him. I love when that happens in wrestling. You know that's how you have a good relationship with the audience. I love it. You know some shenanigans are gonna go down in this match, right? Like, I can smell it from here. I just love anytime they get Cody and Jey together. That's all. Oh, but here comes Sami now. I'm guessing that this is how we're gonna ultimately set up things, right? Again, Cody, Sami, and Jay, they were all in the trenches with each other with the bloodline shenanigans. They're all intertwined in their story as they finish their stories. See, I'd love to see Sami have like a world title run. Like, it doesn't have to be a long title run, but I would just love to see it. Oh, Sami and Jay again. And also proud that Cody took care of Roman Reigns. I think those two things can be the same, right? Okay, so we're going back to the loop of everybody finishing their stories when we're also in an era where people are just getting their stories started. I think that's the vibe that we got. But Randy Orton's making his way out here now. So we'll have to see what happens once Randy gets out here. I don't know if he's going to pick up a mic or what's going on, but again, like, all four of these dudes outside of this tournament are indeed interconnected, right? Because of all the bloodline shenanigans. And even outside of that too. So, I mean, we just need to see what happens. At least we're still singing Randy's song. Randy wants number 15. He wants that 15th world title, and he'll do whatever it takes. Yeah, I think Randy kind of encapsulated it all right there. I wonder if they're planting the seeds for Sami to win, like, Elimination Chamber or Royal Rumble or something next year. I don't know. I feel like they're planting something there. I mean, hey, Randy just came out, said his thing, and it all added up, and I'm here for it. So, yeah, we've got Randy Orton versus Sami Zayn coming up after the commercial break, but overall, this was a good little segment. Everybody in the crowd enjoyed it, and it all added up. Everybody made sense. Either way, this was still a fun little segment. The crowd was into it, and I like everybody in this whole situation, and I just want to see what happens. So I'll give all this a thumbs up. Alrighty, lovely people. We've got Sami Zayn, we've got Randy Orton, we've got our first semifinals matchup for the men's side of the King of the Ring bracket, which is very exciting. Oh, I heard that chop to Randy. My God. Look at Sami with all the fire. You love to see it. Again, Sami's kind of that perfect, like, fiery baby face that we always talk about. Some people are just kind of perfect in that role, and Sami's great in that role, but I've also enjoyed when he's the bad guy, too. I see what you did there, Sami. I see what you did there. Look at Randy. He's like, oh crap, okay, that happened. I will say I appreciated how they came back from the break and that's when the ring bell rung. Because we always complain about that, like, why are they going right into the match? And well, I mean, this one makes sense. Like, right now they're getting along, so it makes sense for them to kind of wait until after the commercial break, like, logically speaking. Again, we try to make sense out of things that do not make sense, which is really much of what happens on our stories and in wrestling in general. And I ask too many questions, but I don't see that as a bad thing at this point. There goes Sami getting a little bit of revenge there against Randy with the, like, eye poke situation there. Oh boy, Sami, what are we doing? Oh, well, it looked like Sami was trying to go for some kind of a springboard move, and then Randy kind of caught him, got him on the apron, and well, Randy just sent Sami right into the commercial, or the commercial break. I might as well be the commercial break. He just threw Sami into the commentary table. And we're not even at that dreaded 9:30 to 10:30 spot, which I think that needs to be a little bit revised to more like 9:45 to 10:45 spot. But it is what it is. Oh, yeah. There goes Randy. One more slam to Sami right into the commentary table. Oh, nice. We're getting picture-in-picture for this one, too. See, like, this makes more sense, because we were complaining about that last week with the picture-in-picture because they weren't really spread out throughout the show. And I'm like, okay, at least this makes sense. Like, the Queen of the Ring, now we're doing a King of the Ring match. We'll probably get another picture-in-picture somewhere later in the show. So I'm like, okay, this is fine. I'm cool with it. Alrighty, we're back from the picture-in-picture commercial break, and it looks like I think Sami's on the offense, I think. No, Randy's on the offense. Okay, well, technically Sami is now. Wait, LFG, that was very quick. That was, did season 1 not just end like 5 minutes ago? Like, what is going on? I have yet to watch an episode of that show, but I know it exists. Anyway, we got Randy Orton building up some momentum here with the clotheslines. Huge slam right there from Randy. Okay, so Randy was trying to go for the slam on the commentary table with Sami, and Sami countered it. Oh, Randy just, like, ran right into the post there. Oh, God, I heard that. Oh, Randy caught him with the slam. Oh, Sami kicked out. Again, I am perfectly okay with whoever wins this match. I'm just here to enjoy the match. But I mean, like, I also have to think through this, too, because, like, whoever wins King of the Ring gets a SummerSlam match. Oh, Sami missed the haluva kick. Anyway, let's see what happens here. I think Randy might have it. Nope. Sami caught Randy. Sami caught Randy. Oh, I thought that was going to be it for a second there. But yeah, whoever wins the King of the Ring, they go into SummerSlam, right? Well, Seth Rollins has the Money in the Bank briefcase. Gunther's got one title. John Cena's got another title, and I'm a little nervous. I mean, you have like those three names right there. Like, who's going to like blend into the mix there? I don't know. Realistically, it could be any of these four. Oh, Sami countered the RKO. Oh, well, he got caught this time. So Randy's going to take on either Cody or Jay. This could get interesting. Maybe this is how we get Randy versus Cody. I don't know, but this is interesting. This is a little interesting. Again, I was cool with whoever's going to win this thing. So we'll have to see what happens on Monday night. Whoever wins this, no matter what, we're in for a treat. So this was a good matchup. Like, the crowd was really into it. Sami and Randy just crushed it, so I'm gonna give all this a big old thumbs up. Alrighty, we got Nia Jax out here. So last week it was Tiffany and Naomi. They had a little bit of a confrontation because Naomi's Miss Money in the Bank. Tiffany is, of course, lowest champion. Nia just got involved in the whole situation, so that all happened. God, can we not do the what chance? Nia's just like, oh God, not this person. Okay, but like, I thought you had to earn a title opportunity. So we're casually getting a last woman standing match on a SmackDown next week. I mean, I was saying that this match did need a stipulation at some point, right? But my God, it's Night of Champions and we only have, what, one or two? How many? I feel like we've got two, because isn't the Men's Intercontinental Championship on the line? So yeah, two title matches. Come on. It's the next night. Have this match on the card. Oh, Naomi's coming out here. No. Nia's right there, though, Naomi. Nia is right there. Why are we cashing in? Okay, good. We're not cashing in. Okay, well, Tiffany just, like, drop-kicked Naomi right into Nia, so that all happened. But Tiffany stands tall, so I am very suspicious about next week's match automatically. But either way, I'm glad that we're getting, like, a stipulation to hopefully wrap things up with Tiffany and Nia once and for all. Again, like I've been saying, we need to have a stipulation in the mix. Feels kind of weird that we just got it out of SmackDown next week rather than at Night of Champions, because again, two title matches at Night of Champions. I don't know. Again, this again, it's a stipulation. I'm okay with it, but I am very interested to see when Naomi will cash in and just see kind of what happens moving forward. But yeah, this whole segment and situation happened. Alrighty, we've got Charlotte versus Chelsea. We had a backstage interaction earlier tonight with these two, and Alexa Bliss was also in the mix as well, so it looks like we could be setting up something with like Charlotte, Alexa, kind of Chelsea, something. I don't know, but it's at least interesting. Oh, the Secret Service is already right out of the gate. Oh my lord. Charlotte's going to the top rope. Once again, I love the top-down angles. We are thick into the trenches now of the dreaded 9:30 to 10:30 spot, although it's more like 9:45 to 10:45 at this point. That is just the revised vibe at this point. Well, there's Alba Fire now going after Charlotte. Chelsea's just distracting the referee. And, well, we're off to commercial break. Less than 2 minutes into the match, by the way. Alrighty, we're back from commercial break. Charlotte is on the offense against Chelsea right here. And Charlotte's just, like, making fun out of the Secret Service and Chelsea. Oh, geez. Well, Alba Fire's back out there now. Oh, and there goes Chelsea now. Oh, Charlotte kicked out. Charlotte kicked out. Oh, no, the mask is off now. Again. I mean, it was off earlier, too, right? Oh, my God. Okay, that spear might... Yeah, that would do it. And Chelsea barely kicked out. Barely. Oh, sneaky pin, sneaky pin, sneaky pin. Oh, not a sneaky pin for the win. And there's the figure eight. And Chelsea's done. Oh, well, there's Piper, like, right after the match. She's went and got Charlotte. And now Alba Fire's going after Charlotte too. Okay, well, Alexa's out here now too. Again, this is what I'm here for. I am here for more Alexa and Charlotte moments. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm kind of here for it. Again, I like these little interactions we're getting with Charlotte and Alexa. Keep giving me more of this. Oh, they're both looking at each other now. She's walked right past Alexa too. But it looks like Alexa wasn't actually surprised by that. But overall, this was still a pretty serviceable matchup from the Secret Service. But this was still, again, very serviceable. Charlotte and Chelsea did a great job. This was good. Alrighty, Solo's out here in his weekend outfit, calling out Jacob. We gotta see how this pans out, and it probably will not pan out well for Solo. I'm sure you're gonna clear the air, Solo. I'm sure. I'm totally sure. Like, again, they showed the clip from 2 weeks ago, and even before that, they were kind of, like, not on the same page, but especially once Solo brought in JC Mateo, like, that was a completely different story. Listen to the crowd crowd, though, they're very much behind Jacob at this point. Why does Jacob have to apologize to Solo? Like, Solo caused all this. He was trying to gaslight us last week, and we aren't here for that. We don't take any gaslighting in this household, people. We don't do that around here. The one guy in the crowd's like, shut up, Solo! That would have been me in the crowd, to be honest. Solo, you turned into the thing that you didn't want to be, and that was the OTC. Oh, no. The Timu tribal chief, you mean. The not tribal chief. Not all families are like that, Solo. I mean, it is the bloodline. I understand where he's coming from, but that doesn't sound healthy whatsoever. He's trying to gaslight us again. Solo, cut this out. Literally, Solo is trying to sound like Roman Reigns still, and I'm like, sir, you haven't been the tribal chief in months. No. Solo, get out of here. Do you not see yourself, Solo? Do you not see yourself? Solo doesn't have anybody else. Well, he has JC technically, right? Because they were backstage together. I'm sure so. Where's Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa at? Where do they fall into the mix of this whole situation? I think they're both out with injuries or whatever, but like, still, we need to know where they kind of align in this situation. Jacob, you're doing so great on your own right now. Like, you don't need this dude. You've never really needed this dude. The crowd's even calling Solo out on his you-know-what. I would agree with the fan sentiment here. Oh, he's not falling for it. He knows that Solo's been using him this entire time. And like, Solo lost to Roman Reigns at the Raw Netflix debut, so he like has just not actually been like the tribal chief in some time. Oh snap. Yeah, he's calling him out. He's calling his bluff here. This is great. Keep it up, Jacob. Listen to the people. They're so behind this dude. And Jacob didn't need anybody to win that title. That's the thing. Yeah, because like Solo hasn't won a singles title on the main roster yet at all. And Jacob did like way quicker than Solo ever did. And Solo's had multiple title opportunities, not just for the US title, but of course for the WWE Championship. Oh, Jacob wants a fight with Solo. Solo just trying to sneak attack Jacob. Oh, there's JC. Okay, this is interesting because we really haven't had too many interactions with Jimmy and Jacob, but this makes sense. Okay, Jimmy's going after Solo and JC now. I mean, this keeps Jimmy near the United States Championship too, so I'm okay with that. Jacob ain't gonna stay down for that long. Okay, yep, he's moving. See, they're taking their good old time talking trash here. This is just great. He's looking at Jimmy. Well, yeah, that makes sense because, like, Solo turned on Jimmy to become the new tribal chief and whatnot. Like, that's how this whole thing kind of got started, right? And then we had Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Jacob all into the mix, Paul Heyman going through the table, then everything going down with, like, Solo and Roman, and of course the whole, like, original versus Bloodline 2.0. I'm just gonna need to make a deck to go over the Bloodline at some point. That'll be my, like, can't leave the house kind of weather project. I got, like, all these little projects that I'm gonna try to work on next week. And I'm looking forward to it. But speaking of things I'm looking forward to, I'm just looking forward to this whole like bloodline situation here. This whole segment was great. This entire segment was great. But look at Jimmy. He's just like letting Jacob just get the title. He's like, I ain't messing with you. I can't blame Jimmy. I really can't. I mean, again, like Jacob's one of the local menaces on this show. I loved this segment here with Solo and Jacob. This was fantastic. And I loved every bit of it. Jacob was just calling out Solo left and right. The crowd loves this dude. And they were booing the crap out of Solo. And the fans were not even buying any of Solo's crap. So just for that alone, just like that interaction alone was just fantastic. And I quite enjoyed it. But yeah, I'll go ahead and give this a big old thumbs up. This was fantastic. I enjoyed it. This dude really does have the right idea. So we've got LA Knight versus Bronson Reed on the docket here. And well, LA Knight, instead of making an actual entrance, he went ahead and sneak attacked Braun Breaker, and also Bronson Reed, technically. Wait, did he just say he was he just said what I think he just said. I am officially concerned for LA Knight at this point. Either way, the bell has rung, the match has begun, and we are here for it. Again, like, the fans are just super behind LA Knight still. They really are. I'm just relieved that he's doing something different. I think a lot of us are. At least we got some fresh matches on our hands, and again, like I've said, it's a good indicator of, like, okay, at least he's kind of that, like, upper main event level sort of space, like in a main program. That is definitely a positive sign. I like Bronson Reed, I like LA Knight, so we're gonna have a good time with this one, even if I'm probably like half asleep. It's the 9:30 to 10:30 or the 9:45 to 10:45. It's one of those two little time frames, and this week it's definitely that 9:30 to 10:30 spot. There was a clip, I think it was on Instagram. I think somebody was watching like Braun Breaker from like Raw last week or something, or maybe it was the week before, but they were like watching the show with their dog, and they were Braun Breaker, they like ran off the couch or something. I'm like, that is accurate. Oh, LA Knight was trying to go for the elbow there, but Bronson Reed's like, yeah, I'm out, I'm done. Well, okay, LA Knight was trying to go for some sort of a diving move, but I think Bronson just moved out of the way there. All right, LA Knight, going for a springboard to take out Bronson Reed. Again, sometimes you gotta dig deep into the pocket to take people down. Always pulling out little different things out of the bag. I appreciate that. Just like how I appreciate we got over 2 minutes before a commercial break. I take that back. The match hasn't been 2 minutes long. It was kind of like a little bit of everything together, I think. Okay, so we're back from the break, and they're at the top turnbuckle now. It looks like Bronson Reed was trying to go for a superplex on LA Knight, and I was a little nervous there. And there goes Bronson Reed again. Make sure, please, for the love of God, stay hydrated this week, kids, because it's gonna get toasty. Again, there goes the really cool elbow drop that we love so much in this household, and a kick out at 2. Once again, Paul Heyman is stressed out. Oh, I saw that headbutt. I'm still trying to workshop the name. I think we've got, what do we got? The Airbnb connection. We've got Bron and Bronson, which is just hilarious in and of itself to even say. I appreciate the alliteration. We've also got the Bron and Bronson Brigade. I came up with that one tonight during one of the commercial breaks because I was workshopping things. Oh, counter. LA Knight is just not having any of it with these dudes tonight. I'm here for it. Oh, come on, Bron. Bron, we were having a good time. So this is going to be a stupid question, but if Seth Rollins has the Money in the Bank briefcase and he's not here, like, why does Paul Heyman have the briefcase? Have we established this in the lore? Because I don't know, if I won Money in the Bank and it was a championship opportunity, I'd want to hold the briefcase myself. I wouldn't trust anybody with that thing. Especially not Paul Heyman. Poor LA Knight. Oh no, he's going for another tsunami now. I love Wade Barrett's commentary though when he does the tsunami. It's great. He took a lot of damage. A spear from Braun, 2 tsunamis from Bronson. Oh my god, is he gonna try to get Bronson for a third? Okay, well the referees are trying to get involved. Bron's like chasing them away. I'm terrified now. Yeah, not at all, Joe. I'm with you. This is uncomfy. The Bron and Bronson Brigade have officially, well, taken out LA Knight. Paul Heyman said we gave him a chance. Like, what? What exactly did you do, Paul? You were just chilling there. I mean, I get that he kind of warned him early on in the show and everything, but like, the match was made official. I don't know what we're doing here, Paul. Oh, Paul. Anywho, this was a good little matchup and we were having a good time yet again until shenanigans went down. It seems that like the Bron and Bronson Brigade have officially taken over the Bloodline shenanigans. Again, it's just the SmackDown shenanigans, I think, at this point, because we have a lot of shenanigans on this show that we just don't label as such, but this is the new recurring theme because we haven't had too many Bloodline shenanigans, but Bron and Bronson, they've been definitely having a lot of shenanigans, so there's that. But either way, again, like, this was a good matchup, even with the shenanigans involved at the very end, so I'm still gonna give this thumbs up, I think. I mean, technically LA Knight won, right? So, I mean, that should give it the automatic thumbs up. That's the rule in this household. I suspect something's gonna either go down on Monday or Friday. I don't know what's gonna go down or when things are gonna go down, but I suspect something's gonna go down. Alrighty, here we go. We've got R-Truth versus John Cena in the main event of Friday Night Smackdown. Truth's got the crowd doing the "Let's go Cena sucks" chant. That's incredible. Again, like we've been saying, R-Truth is really the perfect foil for heel John Cena. This is great. This is absolutely great. And what was kind of fun too is that, like, in the backstage area, okay, there was a lot that happened earlier, so okay, well, I mean, we got the picture-in-picture, so I guess I can do the recap here, because, well, we're not even 2 minutes into the match. What is this? But yeah, earlier tonight, Aleister Black was supposed to go up against Kit Wilson of Pretty Deadly in a match. And R-Truth went in and attacked Kit Wilson because he was just like, I want to have John Cena right now. And then there was a whole backstage segment thing where like R-Truth was getting into it with like Aleister Black, and then Damian Priest swooped in. So that was a weird situation there, but I'm kind of here for it because I'm like, okay, this is at least a little interesting. I mean, that's a standalone little thing I'd like to see with Aleister Black and Damian Priest. I'd like to see that. I would like to see that. But anyway, that's besides the point. So R-Truth was sort of backstage a little bit there. And yeah, that was pretty much what happened earlier. That's kind of how we got to this point here, sort of, kind of. Of course, we have like more to the lore, right, between Saturday night's main event. R-Truth, like, interfering in the title match at Backlash, so this story's been going on for a little while. Alrighty, we've got R-Truth on the offense as we're coming back from the commercial break. Cena just like went outside the ring to get his title, and he's like, I'm out of here. Yeah, no, that's been the whole thing with John Cena, like he's trying to ruin wrestling. But here comes R-Truth. Okay, well, that's a disqualification because John Cena just hit Truth with the title. Oh, snap. CM Punk's here. I'm so excited. Okay, wait, we got like 13 minutes left on the clock though. Cena's clearing house here. Oh, but here comes Punk. Oh, Cena with the low blow. Soulless John Cena. Sounds like a supernatural character. I mean, the whole thing sounded ridiculous in the first place with The Rock, like, just like, you know, hey, like, Cena sold his soul or whatever, like, going after people's souls. Again, I mean, they did have a wrestling episode of Supernatural. I think The Miz was involved or something like that. I remember that episode. Okay, well, we gotta have the Slim Jim table. We gotta have it. This show is silly. It's like, I shouldn't be laughing at some of this stuff, but again, we're here to have a little laugh at the end of the work week. I'm so suspicious of this whole situation here. We have too much time on the clock. Oh, Cena's hesitating a little bit. Oh, okay, he wanted to make sure that Punk was facing him first. Okay, that makes sense. Oh no. Cena just put Punk through the table. And Cena's got a microphone now. Oh, I know. Oh, I see what he's doing here. Oh, he's going back to the Pipebomb promo. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff to get off his chest. We gotta hear this. He's using his own words against him. Oh, snap. John Cena just dropped a curse word. He's literally going through the Pipebomb promo. He's literally going through it. Well, hey, I mean, he acknowledged Stu, so, I mean, at least Stu's on his good side, I think, presumably, right? I mean, they kind of sing to you too, John, just differently. Oh! Okay, so he just name-dropped Claudio and Nick Nemeth and Matt Cardona, too. Oh, boy. I don't know what is happening here. Oh, he even said it. He even said, like, Cena has the 5 moves of doom. He's saying that Punk has the 5 microphone moves of doom. You're not a Punk, you're a capitalist. Oh, no. I don't know if I would call Punk Mr. TKO. I don't necessarily see him being the poster child. Wait a second here. I don't think Punk tweets anymore, right? But I do really like the spin on it, because I know some people were kind of chit-chatting about it, of course, you know, with like, oh, well, Punk's being a hypocrite because he's doing the Saudi Arabia show, and like, you know, he's made all this money and stuff like that, so they're leaning into it a little bit. I mean, it would make sense if Cena did beat Punk at Night of Champions. How many dates does John Cena have left, by the way? Because he had a counter at one point. I mean, that right there is a marquee, the best in the world versus the greatest of all time. It writes itself. But I know, like, again, like, this was just great, because it kind of acknowledged some of the critiques and stuff like that. Like, of course, we've been seeing on the discourse. But, like, also, I think it's also human nature for just your life to change and your views to change, too. Wow, okay, so he told USA to keep the last 2.5 minutes. Thanks for letting me rip off your promo to make you look foolish. This was great. This was great. Now listen, we've established in the lore here on the channel, I was always more of a Punk girly than a Cena girly, but this was great. This was really great. And again, it might just, again, be a little bit of bias because of the Pipebomb promo and whatnot. But this was great. This was great heel work right here. Using your opponent's words against them is just always something that I quite enjoy, just in general across the board. But I mean, like, when you're using, you know, especially like role reversing everything, and it's like, you know, you have the two people that were like involved with that Pipebomb promo, and the roles were reversed in this situation, like, you know, in terms of the dialogue and stuff. It was a good spin on it. I really liked it. And like, this was kind of the perfect way to really just really leaned into heel John Cena, continuing to make him that kind of justifiable heel in a way, right? You know, you have two people that you could argue, like, you know, they changed, their values changed over the years. And maybe that's it. I don't know. Like, I mean, you could kind of see, like, the two people that have really changed, right? I don't know. So, I don't know. I would think that you would change in the course of, like, over 10 years, right? I mean, I'm certainly not the same person that I was 10 years ago. I was 19. So, I mean, that kind of, a lot of life happened. You could argue that this was one of the best possible heel Cena promos, possibly. But I think, like, this was kind of perfect for the situation and the opponent and whatnot, right? Like, this all really tied together pretty perfectly. He even did the little kiss at the end of the show to close things out. Look at that. You could tell he was having fun with this one. You can tell that he's having fun with this whole little story here. But yeah, I like how they kept R-Truth kind of in the mix there, because you mentioned, like, you know, you can't handle the truth type stuff at the very end there. That's been, you know, R-Truth in the mix as well. So yeah, I don't know. I really like this whole bit here at the end with Cena just like reversing the pipe bomb and everything. This was absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna give this a big old thumbs up. I really enjoyed this. Alrighty, so overall, I'm going to give this week's episode of SmackDown a thumbs up. It was kind of slow in the middle, but I think we had a lot of bright spots this week nonetheless. First of all, everything involving LA Knight, Paul Heyman and the Bron and Bronson Brigade. Absolutely enjoyed that stuff. And I, again, like what they're doing with them. It's fresh and interesting. And I'm still confused as to why Paul Heyman is holding on to the Money in the Bank briefcase for dear life, because it's not like he can cash in on a title. I don't know. It's just a weird situation to me, and I'm really confused. But I mean, the crowds are still going crazy for LA Knight. So, I mean, that's always a plus. And I also quite enjoyed the King and Queen of the Ring semifinals matches. I thought Alexa and Asuka crushed it. I thought Randy and Sami crushed it. Absolutely enjoyed both of those matches. And I also really enjoyed Jacob and Solo finally getting that moment in the middle of the ring, just like Jacob calling him out and all this crap. That was fantastic. I am living for it. And I'm also here for everybody, just still very much on board with Jacob too. And then, of course, we got to talk about that last little segment there with John Cena basically like using kind of Punk's own words against him in the pipe bomb promo. I quite enjoyed that. I really did. Again, it might be the nostalgic factor, right? Because, like, I was a teenager when the pipe bomb promo happened. I was very much, again, a CM Punk girly back in the day. But, like, this was so good. Like, this was definitely a promo that heel John Cena needed. And, of course, like, we still kept R-Truth kind of in the loop and everything kind of at the very end there, which I thought was nice. And we finally got an answer about, like, how Stu and, like, John Cena, are they still kind of working and being aligned and all that. Yay, continuity. I really enjoyed it. I don't know how else to word it. I just really enjoyed it. I do have one stupid little nitpicky question. So, you know how next week's premium live event is called Night of Champions? Well, we got a couple title matches the night before on SmackDown, so wouldn't it be Knights of Champions plural? I don't know. It's like, I get it, there's at least 3 title matches on Night of Champions, but it's like we have at least 2 title matches next week, so this is the stupid crap that I think through. I don't know. I kind of realized that as soon as we had like the last women's standing match made for the women's title next week, and I was like, wait a second here, we got 2 nights of title defenses back to back, even though one night is called Night of Champions. So technically this would make it Knights of Champions. Anyway, that's just a stupid little silly qualm that I had. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought about this week's SmackDown down in the comments down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so you get notifications around here and that sort of thing. So again, the game plan is this. We're going to do Monday Night Raw reactions next week. We will not be here for SmackDown next week, but we will be here for Night of Champions. And then the following week, I believe they're pre-taping SmackDown because the 4th of July is, well, 2 weeks from today. We might not be here for that. It just depends on how stupid the weather is, because it's about to get really toasty here. And I'm like, I'm not going to be wanting to run around in the wilderness on 4th of July if it's going to be 1,000 degrees outside. So that one's to be determined, but we'll definitely do Monday Night Raw the next 2 weeks. So that is the current game plan. So again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Please stay safe out there if you're in the middle of this impending hot weather of doom. Make sure you're staying hydrated, staying safe, and I will see you all in the next one.